Greetings everyone, Corey here. It's time for another unboxing, and this has to be one of my favorite unboxings because it's, first of all, Marvel Collector Corps, and it's Spider-Man theme. And for some reason, I do have a collection of pops and everything, and I try to get unique ones, at least ones I like, and a couple rare ones, variants and glow in the darks and stuff like that. Um, and I have a Spider-Man collection of them. I have my own little Spider-Man corner and everything, but I don't really have a Spider-Man pop, which is weird, mostly because I don't really like the ones that have come out so far. So that's why I was really anxious to see what comes out in this one because it's always original. Of course, you don't get it anywhere else. It's not a variant; it's always an original model. So that's really cool. So I'm really looking forward to it. I was a little suspicious about this box, so I did open it to take a peek because normally on the bottom it shows what size shirt is in it, and I usually always get two, so I get one size for me, one size for my friend's kid because I want him to get into comics, so I always get him a small. But yeah, this one didn't have it, so I opened it to take a quick look, and there's no shirt in it. Spoiler. But I guess the unboxing is a spoiler anyway, so let's get into it. So of course you have, it's actually a quite large box, and of course you have your inside art, which is really cool. I love seeing it. This one's more taken from the comics and everything, so it's a little more classical looking. And unlike the other ones, the theme is always on the patch, of course, which this one has a nice little Spidey's patch. And of course on the pen, which is a nice, his chest emblem of the web and spider. But yeah, so I was looking forward to it. I was hoping for a shirt, but no shirt. It's always kind of cool. Of course, the first thing out of the box is next month's box. Well, 2 months from now, box is going to be Doctor Strange. That's going to be really interesting. I've been really tempted to get some new Doctor Strange pops. Of course, on the back it has the spoilers of what's inside, but I will not show that right now. First thing out of the box, we got Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man variant number 16, which of course has the pop little variant cover, which I always love these now. They're actually getting really good. Before they were pretty, from the Secret Wars one, that was pretty plain with Lady Thor, female Thor, on the cover, just kind of standing there. But now they're actually getting a little bit more creative on their action poses. Same thing with the DC Legion. They're getting pretty interesting. Let me put this somewhere so it doesn't get messed up. I might get that signed by Stan Lee later this year. So first thing, let's see. We got a hat. So that's one reason why we don't have. Here's just a hat. Why we don't have a shirt. They've been substituting clothing items. They did in their 1-year anniversary box. They had a hat, which was a Groot hat. So now they have a Spider-Man hat. I'm pretty sure this is not going to fit my head because I have a pretty. Yeah, this is definitely not going to fit. I have a pretty large head, but it's actually quite big for its size. And it's pretty neat. It's pretty nice, unique. You can see there's a little, the emblem actually sticks out a little bit there. So it has a little 3D texture to it and all that, and it has a nice cloth canvasy material, so that's really cool. And of course on the bottom here, you got Marvel Pop. So that's really cool. And on the back, you got the nice little Spider-Man logo, the little spider. So that's cool. And the next thing on the box is, these are the other things I was thinking about getting, fabricants, or fabrications, I guess. I never found out how to actually pronounce them. I just wing it. But we got Spider-Man, which is really cool. It looks like, kind of looks like his movie version. His blue is a lot more blacker and not as light, but he's had a lot of different versions. So these are always really cool. I might actually take one of these guys out of the box to put them somewhere, but like I said, I always get two, so I have a backup. And the one thing, of course, everyone was always looking forward to was the pop. I did like the pop from the Civil War, which had Spidey holding Cap's shield. I like his new design. I like the way they did this pop. So I was really tempted to get that, but good thing I waited because I got an action pose Spider-Man now. Which, of course, we will take it out of the box. And if you guys heard my dogs barking, sorry about that. They like to bark at the mail person because this just came about 5 minutes before I did this video. So there we go. We got Spidey, nice little jump pose, getting ready to web sling. Does have a little clear stand, kind of like the Deadpool. If you got the Deadpool, if you got the Deadpool box, you got the Deadpool pop. You know how it has a stand that keeps it in its action pose, because of course the feet are not flat. So I really like it. It has some good design. It's actually the light blue, so it's more of the comic Spidey. So I do like that. I do, like I said, I do like his new design. Of course, the eyes are a little bit more like the movie version, the Alex Ross version, whereas he has more black around the eyes. But nonetheless, I gotta say, I'm happy I waited to get a Spider-Man pop, because this is better than anything I've seen so far, and I'm really glad I waited to get one, especially for this box. So that's really cool. Like I said, I do get 2 of these boxes, so I will have an extra code for the Spider-Man comic, which keep an eye out for on Sunday, the Sunday the 21st. I will post the digital download code for the comic on my Twitter account, which is at DCWCore, all one word. I will have how it looks down below in the description. So keep an eye out for that. I'll probably post it sometime in the afternoon, Pacific time, if you're interested in that. And if you are, tweet me back saying that you got it, and thanks. I try. Sorry I haven't had any more codes. Today will actually be a double upload, so there will be a review later today of Kubo, the 2 strings. If you're interested in that, check it out. But until next time, the next box will be DC Legion of Collectors, which should be shipping out in the beginning of September, so hopefully I'll have that fairly soon. And of course, I'm really anticipating what the Doctor Strange box is. And of course, if you're interested, here's the back. Hopefully that focuses enough in case you want to check that out. But until then, guys, later.